Hey guys, and welcome to Happy Rider Reviews. In today's video, I have my hands on a really cool product. This is the DEENKEE DK600 Robotic Vacuum Cleaner. Now, I have previously owned several other vacuum cleaners such as the Dyson V6, V8, as well as the Dyson V10. However, after many years of trying to clean the entire house floor on my own using the standard handheld vacuum cleaner, I wanted to find something that will actually clean my entire floor without me having to do all the work myself. I did previously own a iRobot Roomba also when it was first released to the market, and it cost me about $400. However, even at that price mark, the iRobot did not do a good job at cleaning my entire house floor. So now finally, after extensively researching for a perfect robotic vacuum cleaner at a reasonable price and something that gets the job done, I have finally decided to go with this one right here. And I have got to say, ever since I have owned this right here, I have been loving every single second of it. I love the feeling of waking up in the morning, putting my foot on the floor, and feel the cleanness of my floor. This product is definitely worth every single penny. But anyway, let's go ahead and dig right into the video. So here's everything that was inside the box. First, we have the remote control, and the remote control does require two AAA battery. And what's nice is they did actually provide those two AAA battery for us inside the package. Next, we have an extra set of HEPA filter that we can actually replace once the filter in this one gets dirty. A power cord as well as a charging base for the vacuum cleaner is also provided. A warranty cord as well as a owner's manual that comes in 5 different languages. A very useful cleaning tool used to clean out all the different small parts on the robotic cleaner. 4 spinning brushes. And of course, lastly, we have our DEENKEE DK600 Robotic Vacuum Cleaner. So what's the difference between this robotic cleaner versus other handheld vacuum cleaner as well as the iRobot vacuum cleaner? Well, first of all, comparing this to the handheld vacuum cleaner, obviously this is a robotic cleaner, meaning it will actually clean our floor automatically on its own without us having to do any work like the handheld vacuum cleaner. And when comparing this to the iRobot, one thing you'll notice immediately is that unlike the iRobot that costs like $500 or even upwards $600, this thing right here is 3 times less than the iRobot price. At the same time, it does most of the things that the iRobot actually does, which is a really cool and nice thing. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at all the different components seen on this robotic cleaner, and then we'll go over all the cool features and all the things that it can do as we go along. So first of all, on top, as you can see here, you have the DEENKEE brand right here, and this entire surface on top right here is finished in a glossy finish, and it has like a glass finish, so looks and feels very high-end quality. And on top right here, we have one button that says clean. Now once we power this on, and when we press this button clean, the robot will automatically clean our entire house until the battery runs out. And once the battery starts to deplete and once it gets to near empty, it will automatically go back into its base and recharge. How cool is that, guys? Now if we take a closer look on its side here, its thickness, guys, it is only 2.8 inches thick, meaning it is very thin, and it can literally go under any furnitures as well as any bed. Now on the side, you have 2 infrared sensors, one on the right hand side and another on the opposite side, to tell the robot cleaner to actually when to turn and when it is about to hit a wall, and it will automatically turn without damaging the vacuum cleaner itself or damaging or scratching your house walls or anything like that. Now if we take a closer look at the bottom of the robotic cleaner right here, this is where all of the components are found pretty much. So the first thing you need to know and be aware of is the on and off switch. It is located right here over on the left in red. I always leave this switch on and then simply use my remote control to control all of the robot vacuum cleaner as to what I want it to do to clean the house or to return to the base for recharging. There's also 2 wheels at the bottom here, one on the right and one on the left. Of course, this is how the robot will mainly move around. When you set it downwards, these 2 tires will actually be pressed like that. And on top, there's also another wheel. This is how the robot actually turns right, left, back, or go forwards. On both sides of the wheel on top, we have the charging pin. So this is where it makes contact with the base, and then it will recharge the robot, and it should be fully recharged within 5 or 6 hours or so. Further on the left and on the right, there's a spinning mechanism component that we can actually place our brushes in. All we have to do is push it in and it will stay in place. This will actually sweep all the dirt, debris, and trash into the center, leading it down here to the main vacuum component of the entire robotic cleaner. Now, you absolutely don't have to use these brushes if you don't want to, but it will definitely help in the cleaning process and will clean the floor much faster. There's also 3 anti-drop sensors on this robotic cleaner. One on this side, one right here, and the third one right on front here. This allows the robotic vacuum cleaner to clean surfaces such as your table, or if your house have a second floor or third floor, meaning when it is getting close to a dropping place such as the stair, or if it is about to fall off onto a table, it will stop immediately and go backwards and will not drop anywhere, and it works really well. And lastly, at the bottom right here, we have a whole list of troubleshooting should this robot cleaner experience any issue at all. So far, I have not experienced any issue whatsoever, but if you do, you can feel free to take a look at this troubleshooting list right here, or you can simply contact DEENKEE at the support email right here 24/7. Here is what it looks like when it is placed on the floor. On the front of the robotic cleaner, it has a very sensitive bumper right here that will actually allow the robotic cleaner to immediately reverse and go backwards if it ever happens to hit a wall in your house or any furniture, thus protecting the entire house. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at the bumper here. So if you pay very close attention, you will notice that the bumper is actually movable very slightly, as you can see right there. So regardless of where this robotic cleaner will hit the wall or furniture, from this side, on the front, or on this side, it will immediately respond and go backward and will not damage anything in our house. Now on the back, this is where the dustbin is located. To remove the dustbin, all I have to do is press down on this blue button right here and pull it out. It is as simple as that. Now inside of this dustbin, as you can see right here, this is where the filter is located. All we have to do is press this button on the side right here and then lift this up to remove and replace the filter if we ever needs to. And again, it does come with a pre-filled filter in here already and another extra filter if you ever need it. And lastly, this dustbin right here has enough storage in there to hold up to 0.6 liter of dust, which is a lot compared to many other vacuum cleaner. Alright, before we put the robotic cleaner into action and show you how well it actually works, let's quickly go over all the different controls that you can use on the remote control here. So on the remote control, first of all, we have the display screen right here that tells us the current time. So make sure the first thing you need to do is go ahead and set the correct time. Now starting with the top, we have a button that says auto. So once we press this auto button, the vacuum cleaner will automatically start to clean our house in a auto mode, and once the battery gets low, after about 2 hours, it will automatically return to its base and starts to recharge again. Over here we have a house button. If we press this button at any time when the robotic cleaner is cleaning our house, it will automatically return back to its base and recharge. Over here we have a play or pause button. So if it is currently cleaning our floor and we press this button, it will pause, and then we press the play button again, it will continue to clean. And this directional button right here is forward, backward, right, or left. So at any time when the robotic cleaner is cleaning our floor, we can actually control the movement of the cleaner wherever or however we want. We can make it turn to the right or turn to the left, go forward or go backward anytime we want. Now right here we have a clock button. So to control the time right here, simply press this clock button and then you can adjust the time to the current time. Over here we have a button with the bell icon. This button actually allows you to control a scheduled time for the robotic cleaner to automatically start cleaning your house. So I typically leave it at 5 in the morning. So every single day at 5 o'clock in the morning, the vacuum cleaner will automatically clean for about 2 hours or so. So when I wake up in the morning at 7 or 8, the house floor is completely clean and feels really nice once I put my foot onto the floor. Right below that button, we have another button with a square picture right here. Now when we press this button right here, it will tell the robot cleaner to start cleaning the edges of our house, meaning it will only clean where the floor meets the wall all around our house. Lastly, below that we have a button that says max. When we press this, it will turn the maximum power of the vacuum cleaner on, meaning it will use maximum power, thus shortening the battery life just a little bit. Right over here we have a house picture with the letter S in the middle. When we press this button right here, it will tell the vacuum cleaner that we want it to only clean a certain room for about 30 minutes or so. So after it finishes cleaning a single room, it will automatically shut off and return to the base to recharge. And lastly, we have another button with a circle and a dot in the middle. When you press this button right here, the robot cleaner will only clean a localized area 3 foot all around. So it will clean area 3 foot to the left, 3 foot to the right, and 3 foot back and 3 foot forward. This feature is really helpful when you have some trash or debris in a certain small location. And finally, let's go ahead and put it into action. Before you do anything, make sure you turn on the power switch at the bottom here, which is located on the right hand side. So when it is on, as you can hear it, there's the little beeping sound, and the button right here would turn on to blue. Now when you place it onto the floor, you can actually just press the button on top of the vacuum, or you can simply use the remote control to tell the vacuum cleaner to do what you want it to do. So here it is, ready to go, guys. A couple things I want you to pay close attention here is, currently it is on top of a tile floor, but it can easily go on top of a carpet over there, or even into carpet room and clean the carpet. And it can also easily go over the little bump right here to go over to the wood floor and clean the wood floor. So let me go ahead and demonstrate and show that to you. Another thing to know right here is, if you have a pillow or a couch like I have right here that have this little hanging lines right here, make sure you pick it up, put it on top of a couch or on the table while the vacuum cleaner is cleaning, because like any other vacuum cleaner, when you have things hanging like this, it may get tangled into the vacuum cleaner. Now, if your house have a second floor or a third floor, the anti-drop sensors on this robotic cleaner is very, very sensitive and works really, really well. But let me go ahead and show it to you. And I do want to show you the edges feature. So let's go ahead and show you how well it cleans around the walls. So if you want to outline the entire edges of your house, it cleans really well also. This robotic cleaner also works extremely well on carpets. So overall, this is definitely a very, very good product, worth every single penny of investment. So if you're looking for a really, really good robotic vacuum cleaner at a very, very affordable price, this is definitely a very good option right here. So again, this is the DEENKEE DK600 Robotic Vacuum Cleaner. Once again, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.